Hey everyone, here's a tutorial on how to build a white delivery van that is scaled for minifigures for today's LEGO brick tutorial. Let's begin building the chassis, starting with a 2x14 plate. Let's take a pair of 2x2 by 2/3 plate with bearing and place them on the left hand side. Now place a 1x4 plate right next to the bearing plates and a 6x6 plate, followed by a 1x4 plate, another pair of 2x2 by 2/3 bearing plate, and a 1x4 plate. And we're going to finish off the end with a 2x6 plate. Now let's flip the assembly over. In this area, we're going to set down a pair of 1x6 plates, and on the back portion, 3 1x2 plate with slide. This is going to be our rear bumper. Let's flip it over. Let's construct the floor of the cab, starting with a pair of 1x2 plates. Place them right in this area on top of the 1x4 and 6x6 plate. And place a 1x1 by 2/3 slope right here. This is going to be our little gas pedal. Set down a 1x1 plate right on the top portion of the 1x4 plate. Let's finish off the interior with a set of flat tiles. I'm going to start right here, and I'm going to fill in this whole area with 1x flat tiles. And place a 1x1 by 2/3 slope right on top of the 1x1 plate. Take a pair of 1x2 plates, place them on top of one another, and place it right here in the center, right next to the gas pedal. Take a pair of 1x1 plates, place these on top of one another. We're going to place them on top of the 1x4 plates. Let's make 4 of these in total and fill up these remaining areas. Now take 4 2x2 plate with screen. We're going to place these above the bearing plates. These are going to serve as wheel wells to finish off around the tires. And a pair of 1x4 by 2/3 plate with bow. In the rear, this is going to finish off above the wheel wells inside the cargo area. Now let's start constructing the body, starting with a pair of 1x2 inverted 45-degree slopes. This is going to give us some clearance for the tires, and then we're going to proceed on with a pair of 1x4 bricks, 2 more inverted 45-degree 1x2 slopes for the left-hand side of the rear wheel well, as well as 2 more 1x2 inverted 45-degree slopes to finish up this portion of the body. Take a 2x2 by 2 seat, place it right on top of the 1x2 plates, and a 1x1 aerial or shifter. This is going to be used as our little shifting device. That may be a bit of a challenge to wiggle that in there. Just have to give it a shot. And I get it to where it's just right next to the seat. Now place 2 1x2 plates on this portion of the wheel well, and let's continue on with a pair of 1x6 plates, 1x4 plates, and 2 1x3 plates to level off the rear portion. Here in the front, take a 1x2 by 2/3 brick with 4 studs, place it on top of the 1x2 plates, and we're going to take a pair of regular 1x2 bricks with 2 studs, place them on top of the previous 1x2 plates right here. This is going to be used to attach our front bumper and grille. For the dashboard, start with a 1x4 plate, place a pair of 1x2 plates on top of one another on the right hand side, followed by 1x2 by 2/3 slope, and on the left hand side a 1x2 steering console. Let's place our dash assembly right inside this 1x4 area. Now don't worry, it will clear the shifter. Take a left and right-handed 1x3x1 doors. We're going to place these next to the dashboard. For the windshield, take a 2x6x2 windshield frame and a piece of glass that's molded for this type of frame. You can set this in here and it just snaps in place. Now if you don't have this, you can use a standard 2x6x2 windshield. And just place it right on top of the bricks with studs and the doors. For the front bumper and grille, start with a 1x6 flat tile. Let's flip this over and we're going to place 3 1x2x1x2 upwards angular plates on the bottom portion of the tile. Now I want to flip this. We're going to set a 1x2 radiator grille right here, and then flip the assembly over on the back, and we're going to place a 1x4 plate to strengthen this area up. Take 4 1x2 45-degree slope plates. I'm going to place these underneath a 1x4 plate. So we're just going to slip all 4 of these under here. Next, take a 1x2 radiator grille, place it in the center, followed by a pair of 1x2 flat tiles. Make sure that they are hanging over. For our light assembly, start with a 1x2 slope that has a plate on the back. Let's place a transparent orange 1x1 plate on the back portion of the slope. This is going to be our turn signal. Then I'm going to take a 1x2 jumper plate, place a 1x1 round transparent clear flat tile for a headlight. We're going to place one end of the jumper plate on the transparent orange 1x1 plate. Now we're going to need to make 2 of these. Now let's assemble our front bumper and grille parts. We'll take the piece here and we'll place it right on top of the angular plates as well as the headlight assemblies. Now let's slide in our front bumper and grille right on the bricks with studs. Should just slide in place, but just take your time and work it in very slow. We don't want things to come flying off down the road. Take a 1x6 plate, we're going to flip it over and place a 1x2 plate in the center, as well as a 1x2 modified plate with a locking hinge. Place one on both left and right hand sides. Let's flip this over and we're going to smooth this off with a 1x6 flat tile. Now let's place a pair of 1x2 friction forks on the locking hinge plates. These are a bit of a struggle to get on, so you just have to wiggle them in there. And finally a pair of 1x2 by 2/3 slopes. These are going to be like our side mirrors. And then we're going to take these, we're going to rotate these by 90 degrees. Now let's take our mirror assembly, place it right on top of the windscreen. And note how the angles are facing outward. This gives us a bit of an area here for some faux mirrors. Take 4 1x4x3 wall elements. We're going to start by the passenger side door. We're going to place 2 of them on the top portion and 2 more 1x4x3 wall elements on this portion of the body. Let's finish up this area with a pair of 1x2x3 wall elements. Take a 1x4x4 frame and a wicker door. Place the wicker door inside. Close it. We'll set this right in the center. These 2 areas are going to be our brake lights. For the rear light assembly, start with a 1x1 brick. Let's place a pair of 1x1 angler bricks or headlight bricks on top of one another and crown that off with a 1x1 brick. And to finish off the angular bricks with a pair of transparent red round 1x1 flat tiles. Let's make 2 of these. Now take our rear brake light assemblies, we're going to place them in the 1x1 openings. And let's lock all that together with a 1x6 plate. Now starting in the driver's area, we're going to place a set of 1x2 flat tiles, and we're going to keep some space in between here with a 1x6 flat tile. And we're going to fill in the remaining areas with 5 1x4 flat tiles. And as you can see, the body is starting to take some shape. This will lock everything in nice. Flip the delivery van over. We're going to make some wheels. So take a wide rim and a tire that fits on the rim. Place it on like so. Now it depends on which way you want your tires to face. I'm going to have the lug nuts facing outwards, and I'm going to place 4 tires on the axle. It'd be kind of hard to drive with less, so we're going to fill up all the bearing plates with wheels. For the roof, start with a 6x6 plate. I'm going to take several 2x4 flat tiles, and we're going to cover this plate starting on the left hand side. Now let's slide in a 6x6 plate right next to the previous assembly, and we're going to set down 3 more 2x4 flat tiles and wrap up the right hand side with a 1x6 flat tile. Now let's flip the assembly over, and on the left hand side fill this in with a 1x6 plate, and I'm going to place a pair of 1x2 plates, not only to strengthen up this joint, but these are going to also act as door trim for the doors. And to secure the back portion, we're going to drop down 2 1x6 plates, and these are going to help lock in the back portion of the roof to keep it from sliding off the cargo area. Now let's place the top on top of the delivery van. It should just snap in place. Pretty seamless construction. Now if you like, you can even place a sticker in this area to add a logo of your choosing. It does roll smooth on a flat surface. Well, let's go get some deliveries.